All right, we've had some drama down here. More drama right there. Her nest is right. Ooh, she's attacking. Angry robin. We've had some drama down here in the vineyard, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. So, about, I'm gonna say it was 4 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, I came down here to the vineyard and found thousands and thousands of Japanese beetles. Again, this would be the second flush of beetles. And looking around, I don't see any right now. I came through, I mixed up 1 4-gallon tank of insecticide, and I came through and just quickly sprayed the very tops, because that's basically where they mostly go. And then wherever I seen stuff like this, I sprayed that as well. So just came down and hit that real quick. There's one right there. Oh, I was gonna squeeze them. So I stopped that second invasion. I mean, it was really bad. They were stripping this stuff out like crazy. I would find a leaf like this, and they're kind of cupped, and a pile of 10, 20 of them inside of it. And I would just spray it, and soon they were dead. But if I would have let it go, they would have completely stripped off. Well, they start at the top and work their way down. They would have just completely destroyed the vineyard. So I got that done, and now there's just a few remnants of them left. The invasions usually last roughly a month, and this is by far the worst one that we've had here. There's 2 right there. There's 1 right there. What I do in previous years, I came through and sprayed the big invasion, sprayed the entire vines. And then what I do is just come through and take a walk, and I have a spritz bottle with 7 in it. And the ones I see, like there's 1 right there, and there's 2 right there, another 1 right there, another 1 right there. This aisle right here, this last aisle, had the most on the last time as well. Another 1 right there, another 2 right there. What do we have here? 4, 5. That's what I was talking about, a pile of them in a leaf like that. There's 2 right there. Yeah, there is quite a few of them, at least in this aisle. So I may just do another spray. I'm not going to spray today or tomorrow because I have other stuff that I have to get done. I have to trim the bottom, trim the grass. I didn't get in here and spray glyphosate in a timely fashion. So now this stuff is a little tall to spray it. So I got to come in here with the trimmer. I'm just going to go in here as quick as possible and hopefully not damage any of the vines. I damaged a couple last year. Not bad enough to kill them, but I damaged them. Disgusting beetles. Trim the grass, go around, and places like here, this is really bad. Really long grass and just kind of out of control. So I'm going to come through with the trimmer, trim the grass down as short as I can get it. Then I need to come through and hedge the bottom. There shouldn't be anything going all the way down to the ground. So I got to get the bottom hedged. I'm going to leave the top alone for now. The top needs hedging as well, but I'm going to leave that because these Japanese beetles, which are all over the place again, one just rolled off the leaf right there. These Japanese beetles, they can eat that stuff. This really needs to be trimmed flush at the top too, but while I have this Japanese beetle infestation, I'm going to leave it for them. Yeah. Yeah, they're all over again. But like I said, this row was by far the worst. There was vines with just so many of them on there. If I tapped the vine, a cloud of beetles took off. So in 2 days, I think I'm just going to mix the 7 with my scheduled spray of Captain, and 7 lasts for, I believe, 30 some, or no, they say 3 months, but I don't believe that. But anyways, I'm going to spray the scheduled spray with 7. Possibly. I might spray again the day after and just spray the tops again, because it uses a lot less pesticide. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Because the normal spray, I spray up and down and the top. And when I spray the 7, I just get the top and then just here and there wherever there's damage on the sides. Oh, these are such annoying bugs. So I got the trimmer up in the gator, and I'm gonna just, as fast as I can, go up and down these aisles and get this trimmed. Then I didn't bring my pruning shears, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that. And like a lot of these will only have 1 or 2 shoots that are going down to the ground, and I do want to get the stuff that's really hanging into the aisles as well. So I'm hoping that doesn't take too long either. If everything takes a little longer than I thought, which happens a lot, that's as far as I'll get today, and I'll get back at it tomorrow. Oh no, I can't. Tomorrow I'm going to town to get the 7 and stuff for the lawnmower and a bunch of other stuff. I'll have to get to it the day after that. Getting it trimmed and hedged is the big thing. It's not going to do any damage staying the way it is, so that can wait for me to spray it. So if I can spray it today, I will. If I can't, I won't. All right, let's get that trimmer and get trimming. Okay, I got almost to the end of the first row trimming, and I nicked a couple of the vines. I can't see what I'm doing, so I got to get in here and prune these, or hedge them to that catch wire, and get rid of a little bit of the stuff that's coming out into the aisles. I got to go down one side and come back up the other and then trim, which is fine, but I got to go up to the house and get the trimmer. Yeah, these outside aisles are going to be worse, so it should get a little easier as I work my way through the aisles. But let's get that trimmer and get going on this. And by trimmer, I obviously meant my trusty Felco pruning shears. I haven't been on this backside of the garden here in a while. Thought I'd take a look at it on the way up. This is big blue stem. That's a beautiful grass. That's pretty nice. And this is yellow foxtail. I got to get in here and yank these weeds out, but there's not many of them this year. A little bit over there too. All right, pruning shears. All right, I hedged the sides, not perfect obviously, and the bottom, and now I can see what I'm doing a hell of a lot better. Nice and open under there. And now I got to get down towards the back end there, or the bottom end, and resume trimming the grass, and then come around the other side and get all the way back up to here. Then one will be done. Yeah, there is a ton of Japanese beetles here again, so I'm gonna have to spray for them when I spray the Captain in 2 days, but no big deal. All right, I think I'm gonna go down and trim this, and then I'm gonna do one more row, then I have to get up to the house and do some email stuff with the day job, and then I'll get back to it. I got this noisy robin right next to me, so you'll have to bear with me. Alright, I have the third row done. It's hedged all the way up and down. Now I got to get in here and trim it. Then I have to head up to the house for a while and do some stuff with the day job. And hopefully I can get back down here and do these last two rows. Well, actually I got to trim the last row as well, but I don't really believe I have to do much of anything but trim it, so that'll go pretty fast. Alright, let's get this trimmed and go get the day job stuff over with and try to finish this up today. that is 3 rows that are hedged and trimmed at the bottom. Yeah, this side looks so nice and trimmed out, while this side looks so sloppy. It'd be nice to have this all done, and it'll be nice to get rid of that grass. I really don't have to spray it, but I really should. Otherwise, I might be back in here again trimming, and I don't want to do that. It's a lot easier to spray than it is to trim. There's my buddy the robin. I am not interested in your babies. Not at all. And here is an aisle that is untrimmed on both sides. Fairly sloppy, but it's not like earlier in the year where some of the shoots are going almost across. I've had it where they're touching each other and they grab a hold of each other with their tendrils. That looks really messy. So I'm gonna go up and do my stuff and then try to get back down here and finish these two. Then Natalie will pick up all the trimmings, and then I will spray the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow we gotta go. I have to get the stuff for the lawnmower fix. If you've seen the lawnmower video, the little snapper mower has an oversteer problem, and we found out that all snapper mowers like that have that same problem, and there's a factory fix for it, but you can do it yourself. So I'm gonna do it myself and get that thing solved. So I gotta go get the parts from town as well. Got a lot of stuff to pick up from town. We haven't been going very much lately. So I'll be right back and we'll get on to these last 2 rows. Okie doke, I got back at 6 and it is 6:45. I trimmed this row. Now I got to go down and up this row and then go back and whack both of them. It took 45 minutes to trim this. I guess it's going to take about the same on this one, possibly a little longer. I'm hoping I can do it before the sun goes down. Okay, let's get at it. All right, I got them both done. Took 45 minutes each. So now it is 7:30 and I got to get these 2 rows trimmed. I'm going to guess it takes, a little over a half hour to do both rows, but we'll see. And that'll do it. I'm going to try to stay behind the leaves here because the sun is really low. It only took a half hour to do the trimming on all 3 of these rows. It takes a lot longer to do the hedging. So roughly 10 minutes a row. Not too bad. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Now, once Natalie picks up all this litter in the aisles here, it's going to rain tomorrow. Run to town, get the stuff, and I will be spraying this in 2 days. Boy, I'm glad I got that done. It's going to be so much easier to spray, not having to spray a bunch of trailing stuff and stuff coming into the aisle. It's a whole lot easier to spray it when it's like this. All right, I got to get in the shower and get to work on my day job. So if you want to see the spray on this, I'll be filming that in 2 days. So make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps us out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.